Well, good morning, Shaggers. How are we? Well, I'm just happened to be down here, so I'm doing another one. And it's a beautiful Saturday morning. It's a low tide going to a high, and it's 7:05 in the morning here down at La Perouse. And we're looking at the area through now. Just have to be aware of the thunderstorms that might come through. We're looking at the rocks area at the moment. We've got a scattering of fishermen already in their posies. Fishing the rock areas. Remember to wear your safety gear. I don't see a lot of safety gear down there, but again, the waves are not high and due diligence is required. Walk over to the bommy over there, and they're working that sort of reef over there with no real swell action. And we've got about 9 people on Bear Island at the moment working the normal face. As we walk around and look around down through Botany Bay, you can see it's a picture of excellence with no one on the point so far. It looks like there's a few small boats there trying to cash in on the early morning. We're predicting a few thunderstorms during the day, so and showers, but looking at it at this stage, it's calm before the storm. Really good conditions and really still at the moment. Again, there's plenty of parking down through here if you wanted to come down early in the morning and get a posse before Randwick Council puts in the 2-hour parking restrictions or whatever the residential parking we've got going on through here in this loop area. It's caused a bit of controversy around the area for locals and visitors, well and truly. I know I filled out my form. Have your say if you want to voice an opinion about the current parking issues around the areas to the beaches and even to this beautiful wharf. I'd just get in there and have a go and log it in. In relation to the beautiful wharf, without a DPI fishing regulation signs up there to educate the public on size and restrictions, that has not been put up as yet, and we've been on to the Kamay ranges and DPI, but it's just falling on deaf ears. But not to worry. Another concern is the tender that's actually gone out for these wharves. Have just gone out in the last 2 weeks to try and resume some type of ferry activity between Kurnell and this wharf. Consequently, if that was to happen, it would start to impact on the users of the wharf in fishing, because the timetables of people coming on and off, and you'd really have to lift your lines and move at certain times when those ferries do come in. So stay tuned to that and just Google that. I think the state government's really trying to get some investment, money back on their investment they've put down through here. The beaches are looking really well at the moment. As I said, really still. No one on the beaches. It's just a lone walker, and we walking down to the wharf now. We see all the way to Yarra. No one's fishing those rocks. I've only got one boat on the reef at Yarra Bay at the moment. So, a little bit of background on the fish they've been catching during the week here. It's moderately quiet with the few odd fish being caught. And when I say odd fish, we've got the squire, that's the small snapper being caught, which is always fun for the kids. Remember to throw them back because you can't keep those. The small yellow brim being caught. And again, the tailor are starting to come in. You'll find the cooler weather starting to come in through now. The species will change a little bit, which is good. But again, you really have to load up on your line, because they really chomp through those light lines if you're fishing for them. We'll go down there and have a look and see what the team's been catching, and hopefully there's that flathead or that odd fish being caught. But during the week it's been a bit quiet. But that's good, because they can come on the bite when you're down here. Plenty of spots available at the moment. It's a little bit brisk in the morning. I've still got my t-shirts and shorts on, and it's a little bit brisk in the morning here. A little bit of a chill, a light wind, but nothing too concerning. Got a guy in a boat's coming through here just now to fish in the Yarra, and we'll go through and see a couple of guys black fishing down through here. They're fishing the because it's coming to a high tide. So coming to a high tide, it's the best time to fish this corner for your blackfish through here. So you go for your blackfish through here, and it raises up. We normally go blackfishing down through here on the other side. How you going, guys? Anything at this stage? Any bronzies? Nothing? Nothing. Excellent. And that's the great net. That's what you need. That's the professional setup if we want to bring any of the good blackfish up. And they've got the old centre, those are the old reels. So they're the really good old blackfish reels that I've got at home as well. Those centre pins are fantastic. We'll go through here and let the camera do the talking. Remember to pick up your rubbish. A lot of cans and all that stuff there. A lot of 10 sensors hanging around there for you guys. Good ray of setup of the rods. Get the live bait there ready for the big one. Either the Rat King or something come through, which is good. We're rocking down here. Got the young guns here firing up. Any luck, guys?
Not yet.
Not yet. The one that'll get away. Let's get into it. Lock it in, eh? All right, beautiful. So there's a couple of young guys coming down to have a go, which is good. Lots of room here. Just unusual, even for a Saturday. I know school sports on, and it's started back up. I've got to referee the grand final touch footballs today, so I'm just down here early. That's why I'm up. So that's why I'm doing the report. Going down through here, which is good. Any luck? Nothing. Nothing. Gosh, quiet. It's quiet.
We're waiting for the weekly report.
Oh, the weekly report. So I've just come down here. I wasn't going to do the weekly report this week, but I said I've got to get up and do some refereeing for football. So I'll come down and ready to roll. But the weekly report's been very, very ordinary this week.
Don't get wet.
Oh, you always get wet. Look at this. Look at that. All right, so we've got the good old rod holders there. Improvise, overcome, adapt. I love it. That's what I do. All right, so the weekly report's been very slack here this week, with the small fish being caught from the tackle shops and the guys coming down here. Small brim, small squire, a small chopper tailor coming through. We've caught the odd bonito that's rocked in on the side through here, and they're getting the live bait. But other than that, it's get a lure out, do something, and look up at the sky and start praying this week, I think, because the change of the water temperature is really, really good. Shag on. Right, team, so it's all quiet down through here. I was just speaking to the guys, and we've got to understand the changing of the weather patterns, the water getting cooler, the changes from summer to autumn brings on the different types of species of fish and the cooler varieties of fish fishing the beach area and the wharf area and the rock areas where you fish, and a change of strategy sometimes, and bait, and when and how you fish goes a long way in if we're able to catch something. My week of fishing has been a-okay with a few brim, but nothing solid. The whiting getting smaller, and we just hope we can get past this donuts and catch something. So what do you think you're after, guys? What do you think you're going to catch? What's the target species? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so he's put a live bait out. He's using the yakka. This was saying about a small rat kings or anything like that, or bonito. So let's have a look here and see. Okay. Oh, we got the dreaded pike. There you go. Look, that's a white. Is that a white? Look at that one there. Oh, look at that. That's a cracker, that one. lots of bones in that one.
Yeah, I know.
Lots of bones there. Look at that. Look. It came up, and that was on your live bait. That was on your live bait, wasn't it? Yeah. Geez, let's see. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Don't put your finger in that. That's well and truly, fly be free. And that was taken on a live yellowtail, believe it or not. So see there's the teeth structure they had. It's Thunderbirds are go here, and we'll move onwards and upwards. Thank you very much for sharing that, my friend. Good luck. Best of luck. There's the bait. Look at that. That's got it written all over it. And that was a good catch. All a bit of fun. All a bit of fun. The old lizard. Hey, how you going? All right?
Yeah.
What do you?
Last week.
Did you see anything? Did you see anything? Anything down here?
Well, I used a live bait, got smashed by something huge.
Yeah, kingfish, a bonito or something like that. Yeah. Was that on this side through here or?
It was over there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Excellent. All right. Well, you keep on. You're down here every week.
Yeah, most weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll tell